What if everything you desired was placed before you, but taking it meant losing everything? This is the story of a tortoise whose hunger blinded him, and the shocking end he faced. Long ago, when animals still spoke, lived Oba, the strongest hunter of his village. His bow never missed, his arms were thick as palm trunks, but his heart always wanted more. Nearby lived Ijapa the tortoise. Small in size, sharp in wit. Everyone knew him as a trickster, eating from others' pots without planting a seed. His hunger too was endless. The elders often said, "The one who says, 'Let me eat alone,' will one day lick an empty calabash." But Oba and Ijapa did not listen. One afternoon, Oba wandered deep into the forest. His traps were empty, his stomach hollow. Suddenly, a strange light shimmered ahead. He stepped into a hidden grove and gasped. Golden bananas, yams as fat as calves, maize brighter than brass. Antelopes stood still, waiting to be caught. Birds with rainbow feathers sang from branches. Oba whispered, "The gods have blessed me." But from the bushes waddled Ijapa. "Tortoise?" Oba cried. "What are you doing in my grove?" Ijapa chuckled. "Your grove? No, my friend. The wise tortoise knows where treasures sleep." Oba's hunger silenced his suspicion. "Then we shall share it." Ijapa's eyes glittered. "Yes, share." The next morning, Oba prepared to tell the village. But Ijapa stopped him. "Do you not know? The one who shouts about honey invites 1,000 flies. Why share when we can eat it all ourselves?" Oba imagined glory. But greed whispered louder. He nodded. So they made a pact of silence. Each day they returned, filling baskets, hiding treasures. At first just enough. But soon their hunger grew like fire. The proverb says, "A man who eats alone dies alone." And soon suspicion crept into their pact. Narrator with intensity. One day Oba noticed his basket felt lighter. He hid in the tall grass. And there, he saw Ijapa creeping, stuffing fruits into his shell. Oba roared, "Thief!" Ijapa only laughed. "My friend, strength without wisdom is nothing. The clever child licks the soup while the foolish one blows it cool. Why complain when the grove still overflows?" Oba clenched his fists. His anger boiled, but greed once again sealed his lips. One evening, Oba returned early. He froze. Ijapa was atop a mound, his shell bulging, trembling under the weight of stolen fruits. He was still trying to carry more. Oba shouted, "Greedy tortoise! We swore to share." Ijapa panted, laughing. "The patient man eats when yam is cooked, but the cunning one eats even the raw tuber." Oba raised his bow in rage. But the ground shook. The grove trembled. Fruits turned to stone. Antelopes dissolved to dust. Birds vanished into smoke. A mighty voice thundered, "Greed has no home in the hearts of men or beasts. You were given enough, yet you desired more. Now suffer." Oba's basket turned to sand, slipping from his hands. Ijapa cried out as his shell cracked, splitting into jagged plates. From that day, the tortoise's shell has never been smooth. Oba returned home empty, his pride broken. He never found such plenty again. Ijapa survived, but his cracked shell told the tale. And so the elders say, "Greed is like fire, the more wood you add, the more it burns." Children of the village, remember? The forest gives enough for all who take only what they need. But the one who desires everything may end with nothing. Enough is enough. What lessons did you learn from this story? Drop a comment on the comment section so that others can learn from your perspective. Also hit the subscribe and notification button so that you don't miss out on the next African folktale by Irako Stories. See you in the next episode.